Excellent. Thank you so
Uh,
much, Esther. And now that we've talked about it, I'm sorry that I can't be in it, uh, but it'll be great to hear how it went. And we should be, back to working order by next week.
mm,
So I'm going to sign off, um,
okay,
and enjoy the rain, uh,
okay,
in whatever form it unfolds, and have a good rest of the day. See you all next week.
okay. Bye, James.
Thanks. Bye
Yeah.
bye.
Bye.
Mm. Okay. I think I'll take a shot at it. Just probably basically because I had an experience of what James was talking about this morning. I knew it was going to rain, and I still have to take my regular walks. So I looked out the window. It hasn't started raining yet. So I said, okay, let me quickly take my walk. Uh, and the idea that there's going to rain just keeps at the back of my mind that, okay, what, oh, am I going to get soaked about that and all that? But when I got to the park, the first thing I noticed was that majority of the regulars were already there. But everybody was caught in their work short because nobody wants to get caught in the rain. But then I was at the other side of the park when the droplets started. So that was the first, that was the first thing about the rain. And since I was wearing a jacket, I wasn't even aware that it was raining until I heard the sound that was hitting the ground in front of me. That's when I knew, wait a minute, I'm getting soaked. That's when I knew it had started to rain. And that sound somehow was a little bit musical. You know, it's like because the path are not all even. Some are higher than the other. So it's like as I'm walking, the sound that it is dropping is different. It's a little bit musical. When it's a little bit hilly, then it seems as if the sound is much more like plap. But when it's down, you could hardly hear it. But you can see that it dropped because you can see the sign. You can see the sign on the floor, on the floor of the path. So that was the first thing. But as I still keep going on with the work, as listen, I'm already here. I might as well get it done. So then I go further. We have a pond. There's a duck pond in the park, and you can hear that the sound of the rain in the pond is actually different. It's actually different from the sound of the rain when I was just walking through the park. I paused a little bit. I actually tried to enjoy it. This is what nature has given me. This is what nature is presenting me. This is a blessing. I stopped, I tried to enjoy it, and then I tried to compare it. So I can see that now it's like listening to the orchestra. At one point you're hearing the violin, at one point you're hearing you're hearing the piano at one point so I could actually make out the differences between all those parts. Then after that, I went under the tree. And when you're looking at the rain with respect to the tree, you can hear the sound with respect to the tree. But have you ever noticed the design that's on the floor? When you're walking around the park, it's not every part that is under the tree that is soaked. It's just some parts. Well, when you take a look at the design, sometimes nature presents sometimes I look and say, oh, this looks like a bird. So all that was actually the experience I had this morning. And then finally I came in. I said, okay, let me go in. It's starting to get a lot wetter than that. Okay.
I was there in the park as you were describing everything. That was beautiful.
I love the idea of when Esther, when you said there's like music to it, right? And I never really thought of it that way, right? And it's true. And I think what a wonderful mindful moment to be able to notice that, right? The way the rain falls on all the different things. And yeah.